Good morning, everyone. It's Marketing Monday here on September 11th. First of all, I'd like to take a moment to honor all of our first responders and people who served for 9/11, and thank you for your time and your dedication and your sacrifice. Now, on to our Marketing Monday. Today we're going to talk about what to look for in a website designer or a website design agency. Most people just hear somebody can design a website and think, great, I'll take that. But there's quite a few things you need to consider and questions you need to ask, and let's get started right away. So first thing you want to know is, are you going to analyze my market, my competitors, and how are you going to generate revenue on my website? So the website designer should also, or design agency should also be thinking about how you're marketing your business, what your brand does, and who your target market is when they're creating your website. What attracts them to your website, how things should be worded. You should have a professional content writer for your website, and you should also have goals for your website pages. How you're going to generate leads, how you're going to collect that information, and how you're going to follow up with those leads. So are you collecting email addresses on forms, or are you tracking where your traffic is coming from? Is it organic? Is it Google search? So all that needs to be built into the website. And just a little hint here, Outlet Creative Group does all of this for you. And another question you want to ask is, are you going to build search engine optimization into my site? This is totally key. And a lot of people don't think to ask this, and just a basic web developer would not do this for you. So you need to have your keywords, you need to know what groups you're targeting, what they're searching for, you need to have H1, H2 tags, and all that fun stuff that a SEO optimization plan should include. Those are just a few basics. And you want to know who exactly is going to be working on my project. Is it the person I'm talking to right now, or do you outsource your work? Is it somebody you know? Are they in a different country? That's a great question to ask. And then you want to know their planning process for your website. What does this project timeline look like? When are payments due? What if I don't like the initial design? How many revisions do I get? And how does that look price-wise? Are you going to charge me more for additional revisions? And is there training at the end of this time on how to use my website? How to make changes if that's possible? Do I always have to do it through the web design agency? Or can I make some changes myself if it was on a WordPress platform? And because all of those can add to your cost. So some other things to think about is if you have a current website, and I'm sure you do, is that going to experience downtime? Is there going to be a test site built, or are you going to shut down my current site? Will it cause problems with my current site? Because you want the experience to be seamless for your customer. You don't want a coming soon page or an under construction page. A web design agency should be able to build you a website without it going live on the internet. Also, ensure that they're building in your social media to your website. This is another indirect way of search engine optimization, because Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, your blog, all these things are feeding back links to your website and generating more traffic to your website. And does this web design agency offer ongoing maintenance for your site? Most people don't know that there are continual updates to the software or the content management system for your website, and these are things that are critical to preventing hackers and security, malware. And if you yourself are not doing the security updates, your web design agency should be doing them for you. And a good agency will just build that into the price. That will be an annual fee for you. They should be also continually optimizing your SEO and doing regular checks on that, checking for broken links, for bad code on the website, This is an ongoing process, so you should think about that in your budget as well. Other things that will be continual in your budget is your domain name cost, owning that name. Your website hosting is an annual fee. So there are a couple ongoing fees that come yearly with a website. Maybe you also need email. That could be an additional cost as well, depending on how many addresses you need. So think about that and ask those questions up front when you're doing your budget. If you want to read all 18 of our tips and even more information on the blog post on our website, right above here on our Facebook post, click on that link and you can get a quick checklist for what to ask your website designer, website design agency, or just skip all that and give Outlet Creative Group a call. Thank you and have a great Monday.